Good afternoon. I did this once before, actually twice before, and it got deleted both times, so let's hope that it actually works this time. Alright, so you probably heard about the Facebook Messenger app. You've probably heard that it's trying to steal your identity, and it's trying to send text messages for you, and access your contacts, and access your pictures, and access your location, and oh boy, what a doozy. I mean, surely there must be evidence against it being able to do all these things, right? Let's take a look. What I'm doing is I'm dragging the Messenger app on my Galaxy S4 up to the top of the screen where it says App Info. You can follow along with me if you'd like. You do this from the Apps screen on your Android device. Drop it there, and it opens up the permissions that are given to this application. Let's see. Directly call phone numbers, edit your text messages, read your text messages, receive text messages, send text messages, take pictures, record audio, check your location, delete and change files on your storage. I guess it's true. It's the first app of its kind. It's setting a precedent that other applications can follow. Now other applications will be installed where they can track where you are and what you're doing and pictures you're taking and audio you're recording, and it can send messages to people and read your text messages, and it's the first of its kind. Never before has this ever happened, right? Let's look at Snapchat. Huh. Read phone status, send messages, take pictures, record audio, look at your location, modify and delete files on your storage. Where are the news stories about Snapchat? Where are the Facebook viral posts about uninstalling the Snapchat app? Where are they? Can you tell me? Oh, there aren't any stories? Huh. Wonder why. Well, those must be the only two apps then, right? I mean, probably only two. We just haven't heard of Snapchat yet because it's too new or something, right? Let's look at Instagram now. Once again, dragging it to the top of the screen and hitting App Info. Take pictures, record audio, precise location, read your contacts, read your contact card, modify and delete contents of your storage. The point that I have is very, very, very simple. You cannot just believe the things that you read on the internet or the paper, that you hear on the radio, or that you see on TV. It's all profit-driven. This is a culture of fear. Somebody looked at what I just showed you on the Messenger app and said, "Oh, everybody freak out. It's really happened. They're tracking us. They're reading our messages." Then, of course, people got scared. And then, of course, the news outlets started reporting it. Just last night I saw something on the news about this. And it makes me angry. Because every app on your smartphone, not every app, but most of them, have the same permissions that the Messenger does. I just showed you two other prominent applications that most of you probably have installed that have the same permissions. Twitter, same way. Facebook Messenger, the Facebook team, they're not going to look at your location and read your messages and look at your phone and look at your contacts and look at this and look at that and all of this stuff. They have an image to maintain, number one. Their business is run by users, number two. If they were doing the things that people are claiming them to do, their image would be soiled and their users would leave. And what's Facebook without any users? Basically, I just want to tell you, don't just believe everything that you see. If you like the Facebook message function in general, but you're not using it because of these recent reports, use it. Because I've proven to you today that it's not any different than any other application. If you don't want to use it because you don't want people to be able to look at your location or access your pictures or any of this stuff, if that bothers you, despite the extreme unlikelihood that it would actually be used against your permission, then you should probably also uninstall Snapchat and Twitter. And actually, your web browser has the same permissions that the Messenger does on your phone. So you should probably get rid of your smartphone and get a flip phone. I'm just stating the obvious here, folks. One last thing I want to do before I wrap this up. I want to go through some of these permissions and explain why they're necessary. Call phone numbers. Facebook Messenger can connect with your contacts, and in doing so, you can actually hit a little phone icon and call them straight from the app. Can't do that if it doesn't have access to the phone numbers and to calling them. Editing and reading and sending and receiving your text messages. You can use Facebook Messenger as a texting app. I used to use it as my texting app on my phone. Well, in order to do that, it has to have access to your text message features, taking photos and recording audio. You can, in a Facebook message, hit the camera button to take a picture. You can also hit the microphone button to record audio, and then send it in a message. To do this, it has to have access to the camera and the microphone. Without access to those two things, you can't do it. GPS. Just like the desktop version of Facebook, it can track where you are when you make posts and write messages. This feature can be turned off per user. But I, for one, like being able to tag my location. So that function of being able to access the GPS chip has to be there for those who want to use it. If you don't want to, turn the feature off. Modifying and deleting USB files, or storage files in general on your phone. You can select to include a photo, for example, an attachment. To do that, it has to have access to your file system. Hopefully today I've opened your eyes a little bit to what this is all about. Hopefully if you were in doubt before, you understand now. And hopefully, if you were one of those waving the banner of uninstalling the Messenger app, you either have changed your mind or have realized that you really need to either get rid of your smartphone or uninstall all the apps on your phone, because they have the same permissions. Well, it's been a good talk. You guys have a great evening. Catch you later.